Hi, it's Marieta. Thanks for tuning in. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to start business in United States legally as foreigner. Coming up. Alright guys, before I dive deeper, subscribe if you are new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that bell notification button. Check out my Instagram. Let's get started. So if you are a foreigner and you want to start a business in the United States, you probably have a question, can I even start this business if I don't have a work visa or valid visa? To answer this, yes, you can start a business, you can incorporate in the United States without having a valid visa. What do I mean by that? You can start a company, LLC, or corporation, even online. You don't have to be physically present in the United States, and therefore you don't need a visa. So how you're gonna go about it, I'm gonna give you the roadmap in this video. So step number one would be to decide whether you're going to run a physical business, physical location, or you're gonna be running online business and you're gonna be running in one location, in one state, or you're gonna be running this business in all over the place, entire United States, or even internationally. So these are different factors you need to take into consideration. For example, if you're starting online business, I typically suggest that you incorporate instead of Delaware, but obviously there are different factors that you need to take into consideration depending on what's your end goal and what's your strategy, and you should discuss it with attorney or CPA. Now, so that's number one. Number two is to decide whether you're going to incorporate corporation or you're going to be doing LLC. I suggest to go with LLC, which is the limited liability company for people who are single member entity or planning to just run their business on their own. If you have a partners, you can do partnership again through LLC. But if you eventually in the future plan to raise funds, give away equity, etc., then you can incorporate. So once you decide on the entity type, then you can proceed. You check if the name is available, obviously, and then you incorporate. Like there are different processes if you are incorporating LLC and a slightly different documentation when you are incorporating corporation. I already made a video. I'm going to be linking the video for you. If you want to dig deeper and you need further help how you actually incorporate, I have a training program for you, step-by-step guidance how you do that, and I'm going to be linking it below this video. So this is how you basically proceed. You don't need a valid visa in the United States. You don't even need to be present in the United States. Now, once you incorporate and you receive the certificate of incorporation, then you can open up bank account. Again, this is frequently asked question. People always ask me, can I open a bank account if I'm not in the United States? The answer is typically no. You should be present in the United States unless you have somebody like a manager who can open that account for you in the United States. In order to open a bank account, you obviously need to show that you have the employment identification number, which is the number that your company needs. It's kind of like IT number or social security number for individual. And then the additional corporate documentation like operating agreement, meeting of minutes, signature pages, stock certificate, and so on to be able to open a bank account. Now, if you have a manager who can do it for you in the United States, you don't need to fly to the United States. If you don't have a manager, then you need to fly to the United States. In that case, you simplify under B visa category, B1, especially these days, you can enter the United States under B1 business visa, even though there is the pandemic going on and a bunch of different immigration bans, you can do that. For purposes of doing a business, you can do that. Obviously, temporary trip, you have to show documentation, you're coming back, etc. So that's what you do. Or you can find a manager who will open up the bank account for you. But be careful here because based on my experience, and I've been working with entrepreneurs since 2010, so it's been 10 years now. You know, I heard all kinds of different stories. You want to be careful who is going to be your manager because that manager will have access to your bank account, especially if you're planning to become investor, E2 visa investor, and you are planning on moving money, wiring funds to the United States. You want to be very careful who is going to have access to this account because you don't want to lose these funds eventually. You just never know. So keep that in mind. Now, once you open a bank account, then is the phase 2, as I call it. And that's the phase when you're deciding what kind of visa you need to apply to. So there are basically two ways for entrepreneurs to get a visa, in my opinion. And I've been just working and focusing on entrepreneurs like for 10 years now. Number one is E2 visa. So I have an entire playlist how you can get E2 visa. On top of that, I have a free training how you can apply for E2 visa during COVID-19. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be linking that training below this video. You guys go and check it out, register for the training, watch the training till the end, because I am sharing useful advice, practical tips and tricks how you get the E2 visa during pandemic. So I'm not going to be focusing on E2 visa in this video. However, if you are not from the E2 visa treaty country, because in order for you to apply for E2 you have to be from the treaty country, then you consider L visa. L visa is for people who are not from treaty countries but they already have existing business. So for those who want to dig deeper and who you want to understand the differences between E2, L, etc., and the best strategy, again, I have on top of that another training which is going to be again linked below this video. So this is going to be for people who cannot apply for E2 visa. You can go ahead and proceed with that training. The bottom line is that you got to start your business first in your home country and eventually expand to United States, and that's how you're going to be able to apply for L visa. Now, if you're somebody who has existing business already and you have these two options, E2 versus L visa, in that case, I always suggest you go with E2 because E2 visa is issued for at least 2 years, sometimes to 5 years, depending on the country where you're coming from, and it's easy to extend it. With L visa, you have a limitation. You only are issued L visa for 1 year, and then if you want to extend, you have to show that you have sufficiently established the entire department within your company that you are managing, and the company is profitable, etc. So it's more challenging for you to get extension if you're on the L visa, whereas you are on E2, and that's the main reason why I always suggest to go with E2, even though people are usually scared because they hear, oh my god, E2 visa investment is usually under around 100,000, I don't know if I have 100,000, etc. Guys, for those people who are freaking out about the investment, then in my next video I will talk about how you get E2 visa under actually $50,000 with small budget. So you definitely want to stick around, you want to stay tuned, and if you're new, you want to make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I release new content. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. For those who want to consult your case further, you're welcome to book a consultation. Link is going to be below this video, how you book a consultation one-on-one with me. And also, like I said, make sure to check out those trainings below this video. Everything is going to be linked for you, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. And meanwhile, check out these two videos that will help you understand the requirements when it comes to E2 visa, and I'm also going to be linking some case studies for you so you get motivated and inspired even more. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.